Hey, so today I'm going to try to do some assembly on this MiG-17, this plane we talked about the other day, I think. Um, and this is an old Hasegawa model. It was also put out by an American company called Minicraft from California. But this is probably, guessing from the box, this is probably from the 1970s. But this kit's still around. You can still get these. And other companies have re-released them. And for example, Airfix now has new moldings and probably better quality versions of this kit out there. But these are things you can find in model shows and on eBay and whatnot for pretty cheap. So the other day I was working on painting the pilot and getting some stuff ready to put it together. So here's I know it's really tiny, but here's how the pilot came out. I don't know how well that's going to focus on that, but that's what the pilot looks like. It's just enough paint to make it look like something. And I'm not particularly good at painting something that small, but there's enough there to, I hope, to make it look good through the window. Technically, the inside of this plane's supposed to be a light gray, but I opted to just stay with the plastic silver because I think it's just going to make life easier for me. So, according to the instructions here, so I've got to glue the pilot into the seat and then the seat into this tub here. And that's pretty much it for the fighting compartment. So I'm going to try that. Now, since this is an old model kit, sometimes you get little extra plastic here from the molding, which they refer to this as flash. So things like this you kind of have to clean up. And I'm going to try to see if I can remove that with a hobby blade, although I've got... Actually, let's see if I can get it with a... Yeah, alright. So these wire cutters do a good job on that, so it's less dangerous than the knife. And I'm going to quickly run the emery board over that to kind of smoothen it. Smooth it out. I'm inventing words while I'm at it here. There are some bumps and issues on this. Okay, I think that's better. Now, according to the instructions, it said there's an arrow in here. Oh, and there is. So the arrow is supposed to face forward. So I got to get, all right, the seat here, and the pilot's got to sit on that. Thus the seat, right? Makes sense. So let me get some glue. So I deliberately left paint off his bottom so that I could get a spot to add the cement here to glue him down. Come on. Wait for the second for the glue to take. Alright, just enough. And then I gotta put some glue on the bottom of the seat. Yeah, right. You can always use more hands for this hobby. Two never seems enough. Make sure the arrow's facing forward. It is. Let's see if I can get that in there. Yeah, alright. Make sure this guy's not sitting sideways. Kinda. Come on. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. And now that's supposed to glue in here. Let's see. I want to make sure these. I'll glue my fingers. See how the plastic and the molding is on the two fuselage halves. There were a couple of bumps I had to sand out when I cut these things out. So there was a bit of sanding to do to these. Oh yeah, there's some flash on here, which I'm going to have to remove. And that's fairly common, especially with an old kit like this one. You're going to get some of those molding issues. But this isn't too bad. I've seen worse. All right, See if that's clean there. Don't like this bump down here, but I'll try to clean that up more when I get these two parts together. I'm going to do a test fit, which is always a good idea. That way you can find out before you put the glue on if they've got an area that's not going to cooperate with you. Alright, I guess that's not too bad. This is going to need some cleanup afterwards. I can see that already. Alright, that's not the best seam. Oof. Yeah, it's going to need some sanding and some scraping to get these lines to look really good, but alright, well, we'll give it a shot. Alright, according to the instructions, so this fuselage tub is supposed to sit into this half here. See how that goes. I think it goes on these pins that are in here. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I should get them so you can see it better. So I've got these pins in here, and I believe, yeah, that sits in there like that. So I'm going to add some glue. Put the cement in there to kind of catch that. I'll add some in here. Get around these pins and put a little in here just in case. So let's get that in there. Okay. One thing that's nice about the Model Master glue, even though it's, like I said, it's not necessarily the best for kids, but it does dry quickly. So if you're going to be working with your children and you're going to be monitoring them, this might be better. Just in that it sets up pretty quickly. The child-friendly glue, like I mentioned in a previous video, anyway, like Testors has it in a blue tube, which it's good for kids, but one of the issues that I've had working with it is that it's slow to dry, and it does kind of create some frustration because you're waiting for it to get sticky, and you got to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. This stuff kind of grabs quickly, so you don't have to wait as long. Okay, so I've got to put the what are they calling that? The tailpipe's got to go in the back here before I get these two halves together, and that looks like it just sits in here like so. I guess so. Alright, so let's add some glue here. Here's the pin. There's the tailpipe. Alright, now, again, test fit. See how that looks. That could be a little bit better. Okay. Gotta move this over a little bit. It's a little too far in. Okay, and then since we have this type of cement, we can draw a pretty good line. Something else that's nice about this stuff, because you can draw a pencil line all the way down the seam here. Including the contact pins. You're going to get some on your fingers, but that's what the rag is for. Alright, let's see if I can get this to do what I want here. Yeah, come on. The tailpipe is way out of whack. Sure is. What's wrong with the tailpipe? Oh, that's just looking horrible. Let's try that again. Yeah, there's something wrong with the tailpipe. You know what? I'm going to see if I can put that in afterwards. Reminds me of that motto from the Boy Scouts. It says, "Be prepared." Kind of need to be prepared for anything. Come on, you want to work. Yes, you do. This thing's going to slide over a little bit more to get it in the middle. Because it's kind of not. There it is. Now he's kind of in the middle. Yeah, so this is a little bit resistant, but I think we're getting it. Okay, I'm just going to hold that for a bit and see if I can put this tailpipe in. Yeah, I think I can put it in after the fact. Although the back doesn't seem to be lining up very well at all. Yeah, that's not on right at all. You tuned in to watch me wrestle with this. I'm hoping that the new Airfix kit of this would be far less frustrating. Although this isn't that bad. Just takes a little bit of patience. I'm gonna push that in. Yeah, see, that works so much better when you push it in after the halves are done. Sometimes you find that out, that the instructions, you may want to come up with your own ideas. Alright, so there's the fuselage. There is a nasty seam here, which I'm probably going to try to file or clean that up a bit before I finish. But you get the idea. Then with this, you would put the top and the bottom of the wings together, and then do the tail fins and hold off on the glass. The next step was to put the nose cone on here. I'm going to hold off on that because I might want to put weight in this, like old fishing weights or something, so that it would sit on the wheels. Because I may decide to do the wheels down on this. I'm still not sure. Though at the moment, the way this thing's kind of fighting me, I might put the wheels up. It might be less of a hassle. So, and then there's fuel tanks to put on, and then there's rockets, which you can add if you want to. And I think I'll leave it at that, and I'll show you what it looks like as I progress. Okay? So that's today's little lesson. This isn't too much to do to this plane. Fairly simple. Most of it's going to be just fighting with the old molding, like I just did. But I'm sure with a little bit of paint and decals, this will look pretty nice. Okay, so that's today. See you guys soon.